Hi, everyone. Janet Rangi, welcome to the session. You know, I can never give up. If I give up, you give up, and I'll always show up. I'll always show up whether you like it or not. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Don't give up on these American visas. Life has not stopped. Life continues. Okay. If you give up, you're giving up on yourself. Okay. The sun is setting. The sun will go down in the evening. So if you give up, you're giving up on yourself. You're giving up on your dreams. And I'll share with you some stories that I've seen, and I was very, very surprised. I was very surprised. Yes, I will tell you some stories that surprised me when it comes to these American visas. Some of these things we've talked about, and we always thought it's impossible until I saw them with my own eyes like this. I said, wow, learning never ends. Learning never ends. Let me tell you a quick story before I get into this. And if you're coming here today, if you write to me on this email today, I will send you the process of the EB3 green card if you're interested. Okay, the jobs are ready, first come, first serve. This is not a convincing service. Most of you, you've watched me. If you want it, you want it. If you don't, you don't. If you can afford, you can. If you can't, you can't. I mean, that it is one of those things. The EB3 green card for unskilled work is ready. The lawyers are filing. Okay, it is ready. It is ready. It's ready. In fact, I think I'll get my phone and I'll tell you the process very briefly. Okay, so that one is ready. Just write to us here. You see that email right there looking at you, janetranki67@gmail.com. Okay, no need for consultation. If you are one of that person who doesn't ask many questions as if asking questions is going to help you with money, no, it won't. You need the green card. Okay, you're doing the green card for you and your family. Remember that. You can imagine a green card for a family of 4 or 5. It's almost free. That green card is almost free. Okay, think of your children. Don't think of you. Okay, don't think of you. And I'll send you the process. I mean, the process and how much it costs on your phone so you can make that decision. Okay, and also the job offers we have. Remember, we also have caregiving, and the caregiving jobs will be in Virginia. We have some in Washington, D.C., and we have them in Maryland. Okay, the other hotel jobs are mostly in California. So those are the ones we have. Those are the ones that have been released from the lawyer's office and the recruiter office. EB3 for unskilled work. Only high school needed. Yes, you can make the application if you're in the United States, and you can make an application outside the United States. If you're a spouse, only one person can apply and petition for the rest. Okay, all children under 21 and married will be part of this green card. And by the way, hey, how did I forget? Exciting news. Exciting news. Yesterday, when was yesterday? Friday, I got the letter from the lawyer finally. And I got a letter from the client. The client is from Kenya. Clap for Kenya. Clap for Kenya. My first EB3 green card client got a letter from the National Visa Center. And no. He did not win the green card. He did not win the green card. He believed in himself. He believed in Janet Rangi. He believed in the process. And yes. I am very proud that a family from Kenya finally received a letter from the National Visa Center. Do you know what the letter wrote? You will be scheduled at the American Embassy in Nairobi. Yeah. Wonders never cease. Wonders never cease. I am telling you. How could I forget that? Okay? And when Janet says this, it is not guesswork. It is real. Okay? You can look in my eyes and trust me like this. You can pay me 5,000 and I will refund you. I am that kind of a person. So that's the kind of business you're dealing with here. Okay, trust. Congratulations. I am so happy how much this person was like you 2023. When you are saying, oh my God, it is expensive. Oh, this man did not care. I've watched Janet. Okay, this is not something you are going to the bush and then someone is disappearing with your things. No, this is real. Can you imagine the children for this man? Can you imagine the wife? Can you imagine now? They are just walking in Nairobi. You meet them in the restaurant. They are just doing like this. Harvard is coming. Harvard is knocking for the children. Like, yeah. Me, when I talk and you start thinking, you blah, blah, you think twice. I love you. In fact, today I left my phone. I'm going to come and read for you word by word, except their names, okay? So I am very excited. The people that listen to me, just like you in 2023, and they accepted to put in the green card for EB3, for unskilled, we now have, and they waited for priority dates. Now they have received a letter from the National Visa Center. For those who don't know what the National Visa Center is, okay, that is the visa center that keeps all the green cards. We will talk to the lawyer, okay? Janet, I'm about the administration on green card. I'm from Cameroon, but currently living in Dubai. Yes, you can apply. And in fact, we have a question with us, with a lawyer, if there are any problems with the banned countries. I don't know where Jay is. I wish he can come because he was in the email and we talked about it. Yes, you can apply from anywhere. We have clients in Europe. We have clients in Dubai. We have clients in Nigeria. There are Thailand. You think that Janet is the only one working with the law firm. We have people in Thailand. We have people from Asian countries. When we go to the interview, you will only see your guy. You will only see the sunshine. Janet is in there representing you and fighting for your children. It's not easy. It's not easy. That is what I'm exactly doing. I fought for this family. Yes, maybe they've been trying the green card lottery for 10 years. Maybe they're from Nigeria. They can't even do the green card lottery. But look what the Lord has done. You believe. You believe. Okay? Let me give you an example. Someone, okay, finishes bachelor's degree at home, cannot get a job. Do you know what you do? You keep on going for a master's. It's just to make you feel better. Okay? You finish master's, again, no job. All these youth have jobs left and right. But you come to listen to Janet, and Janet says, instead of a master's, can you put this money in a nursing course across the street? And you come to America with the whole family. Those are practical solutions. You keep on writing to me, Janet, I've tried the lottery. I've tried 10 times. It didn't work. This person just listened to Janet, looked at her eyes like this, and made that decision. And now they are communicating directly from America. Not Janet. America is communicating to them directly. Being scheduled for a US visa interview. This thing that starts from a simple video right here, changing lives one day at a time. Okay, so if you're interested in the EB3 green card, we now have jobs. Be a story to tell 2 years from now, and your friends will be there still waiting. It's about decisions. It's about decisions. Can I encourage you to take a loan on this? Yes. There are refund policies, but you will not need a refund because the process will work. It's not easy because where you come from, there are so many people that have lied to you that you fear. But honestly, to me, this is an investment in the children. How many of you are in the 40s and 50s, even in the 60s? And you do these things not because you want to be in America, but you do these things because of your son. Today, I just spoke to one client who was in Dubai. Do you know, he watched me 7 years ago. She said, Janet, I used to watch you in 2017. I felt encouraged. I used to get small money in Dubai, but I felt encouraged. I got a visa to Europe. I used to be in hospitality. Now I'm in the farm. I'm doing farming, but I can't compare my salary of what I'm getting in Europe compared to Dubai. Guess now he's ready for EB3. That is how it works. Do you see? And you have seen, Janet, I've been watching and I've always gotten scared to apply, but now you have a product that is real practical. And I can't wait to join me. Janet, the reason I'm sharing this story is not because of the money. I'm sharing with you this story because this is what he said. Janet, I'm thinking of my son. And these are his words. Janet, we think about ourselves and we forget the children. He's like Asante. I said, Karibu. This is what it's all about. Okay, this is what it's all about. Okay, what do I get from it? Despite what people think, the joy, the purpose. Okay, very good. Me, I'm telling you, it's very nice. It's very, very nice when you see families hold a green card in their hands because they got that inspiration. Like, here we go. Much inspired by you, Emmanuel from Uganda. Yes, Emmanuel. For those who can't do the EB3, remember there's other visas, and I'll keep pounding videos. I'll keep showing up. You feel lazy, you feel discouraged, you hear too much news, Janet will still come here and give you hope. watching from Dubai, you see. They watch me from everywhere. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah. And I answered your question. Okay. Yeah. You're very welcome. Yeah. The caregiver route. Margaret, we have a caregiving. As I said, those jobs will be in Virginia. They'll be, and that is a good one. Those ones, they never fill up. I think when you go the labor certificate route, the lawyer will just, the employer will just zoom through. They can never get enough of caregivers. That is just obviously. Thank you so much for congratulating me. It's worth putting in. Great news. Yes, Jeffrey. It's not easy. It's not easy for the sake of people. Thank you, Jeffrey. Okay. Yes. How best can I get the EB3? You just write to us. You see that email, janetrangi67@gmail.com, and we will share with you. I've written down everything. Okay, some of you fear consultation, and I've seen you can even get rid of consultation. You don't need to go consultation. That's what we do in consultation. So what I've done, I've written a summary of what will happen. Okay, so all you need is to write, then we just send you, you go through. It's very clear. Okay, very clear. So long as when you read it, you are not going to ask too many questions, because honestly, at the end of the day, it's a decision. EB3 is not a thing like if you talk to me too much, or you talk to me for more questions, or the situation will change. No, the situation will not change. It's like if I tell you this house, to build this house, you need 3 million. It is what it is. You will need cabinets, you will need doors, you will need the ceilings. We can pray about it, we can talk about it. You can bargain and get low class, maybe what do you call it, cheap materials. You can, but this is not that situation. Okay, everything is in black and white. You just accept the way it is. So thank you for congratulating me. Okay. Yes. And I'm very happy I've answered your question. Okay. Thank you, Janet. You're the best. You encourage me a lot. You know, I'm just featuring you, and I haven't forgotten. Okay. Hi, Janet, watching from Poland. I have a trust in you, and I believe in you. God is all possible. John, thank you so much. John, thank you so much. And I know I'm saying thank you so much, John. You see, they watch me and they implement. They implement. Great job. Thank you, guys. Elizabeth, how are you? Okay. All right. Let's read about this one. Good job, Janet. I admire your dedication to share information. I've learned a lot since I started following you. Thank you. Soon I know I'll give testimonies too. Watching from California. My people are serious. They watch me from all over the world. They are watching me from California. Okay. The people that I think have gone through a lot of things and they don't trust anymore is some people who are on asylum, okay, and they don't believe in themselves. Watching from Kiambu, Kenya, much love. Evelyn, I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you so much from Kiambu. How nice. Okay, yes. Okay, so just write to us. The requirements is high school. Some jobs require experience, some do not. It's not a requirement by the law, according to the office, lawyer's office. But what is a requirement is high school. The employer, if they do the interview, they like you, they take you. Remember, EB3, you can't file. You cannot file until you have a U.S. employer. Okay. Watching from Qatar. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Okay. Thank you so much for coming. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you from Zambia. Okay. Uribwanji. Okay. EB3, here you come. You're the best. And God, I have so many Zambians smiling in America. You know yourselves. You know, sometimes you just see Janet. In the back, I am a very busy person. What you see in the video is just the front. The back office is busier than the back. Some of you are very harsh sometimes to Janet. But you told me this, you told me this. And it's on the phone. So they can't read my mood. Me, I'm just smiling, but I'm typing even harsh. I'm like, stop talking like that. Okay. But in the end, I always deliver, okay? So I deal with a lot of people who are impatient. I deal with a lot of, but you know what protects me? They already know me because I've already built that trust with them. So when they remember, it is Janet, then they sleep well, okay? I can just tell when I call them and they hear my voice, they're like, okay, Janet, okay. All right? Yeah, I love you too. Hi, Janet. You are my all-time mentor. Thank you so much, and I hope I'm delivering. I'm interested in the EB3. Just write to us, okay? That's what we are going to do this time, okay? Because some of you, I tell you, go book consultation. We sit with you. We arrange. We tell you, D. So there are two ways. Go schedule consultation. You get one-on-one. I explain everything one-on-one. Alternatively, skip the consultation, accept the paperwork I'll give you, and just go by that and close that case. I think you guys can agree that is a fair way. Okay, and that is when people really know that Janet is about service. Money follows service. Okay, service does not follow money. I hope you know. I just said a statement, right? They are big statement. A big statement. Service first, money later. Do you understand? Not literally, but you know. So me, I've decided, since most clients, if they feel like that is an obstacle, I'd rather write something down and give them options. Okay, if you don't want to come on consultation, here's the paperwork. Follow, read. It's only like half a page. Okay, very quick read. Maybe in less than 5 minutes, you'll have understood what Janet is saying. I've summarized everything for you, okay? Just write to us, janetrangi67@gmail.com. Do not listen to people out there who are misusing my email. It's right there. If you got something outside this email on the screen, you don't deserve to come to America. You need to go back to school. And sorry, and I'm not afraid to say that. You know how Janet talks, and you agree with her. Am I right? If you cannot pronounce this email and write it down the way it's written on the screen, and then you go somewhere else, someone adds a little zero here, adds another I here, and then you keep running because you never hear from them. Who is wrong? People admire what Janet does. If I wasn't doing the right thing, people will not copy me. They copy because they see the trust, and they are not patient to build a name, so they take shortcuts. But it's your responsibility as someone who has been watching Janet for a long time to read. And I always give you an example. When I was a young kid, they used to tell us, before you cross the road, look left, look right, make sure before you cross. I shouldn't be teaching you these basic things. I love you. Yes, go to that email we'll send you. Be very clear. I watched your EB3 video. I don't want to do a consultation. Send me the transcript, and I will do that. Let's call it a transcript, okay? All right. Watching from Nakuru, very nice. Thank you so much. Bamo, thank you so much from Nakuru. How nice. Okay. All right. Who else has to be featured? Elizabeth. Thank you so much, Janet. Learning a lot from Zambia. Thank you, Elizabeth. And most of you learn, and you don't even have to come to America. There are things you learn from Janet that benefit you where you are. You understand? Yes. Okay. So how far is the first EB3 cohort? I love that. This question. Our first EB3 cohort all went through successfully. Okay, they all went through successful. Number one, the first stage, they got jobs, they signed contracts, they went to the US labor certification, they waited there for 9 to 14 months, some it was 16 months, some it was 18 months. They were all approved. After that, the lawyer filed, because the lawyer had the job offer, the lawyer had the certificate, which they got a go ahead to file their paperwork, and the lawyer filed the green card. Again, they were all approved. Now they're in a stage we call waiting period. They're just waiting for their priority. And that's what I told you. I've seen the first client now who has been informed that they'll be arranging to schedule an embassy appointment. I hope that one helps. Okay. We had an issue with one of the employers in 2024 who did not keep their word. Okay. So we were going through that to fix that. That's the only hiccup, because you have to start with an American employer. There are many. You see, when I go to the lawyer's office, they give me many employers. Some are fast food, some are hotels, some are drivers, some are this. You understand? So not all the employers, some are faster, some are slower. So that is what usually, those are the only hiccups we get. Okay. But 2023, very successful program. Okay, that is where we are. Okay. All right. So again, janetrangi67@gmail.com. If you're on asylum, yes, you can apply. You can apply if you're on asylum. Okay. So if you're one of those people who is on asylum and you're tired of waiting, I've been receiving some of you who even did NCLEX and you can't even change because the employer feels like your asylum case is too complicated and the lawyer does not want to engage. Okay, this is also an option for you. Okay, if you're in America, it's your option. If you're outside America, it's your option. And it's not for you. Most of you are watching for your children. Okay, all right. Again, let me repeat. If you speak French and you are between 18 and 35, okay, janetrangi67@gmail.com, just send us your resume. No need for consultation. Okay, and I will hand that over to the lawyer. Okay, anyone who is a French speaker, this one's now we are talking of Canada. Okay, yeah, Canada's French speakers, there are jobs for French speakers. Okay, if you speak French, straightforward, just write to us this email here. Again, pay attention to this email. I appreciate you bringing me screenshots from people out there, but Janet cannot police the internet. What Janet can do is to tell you to be very careful to see her email right here. And that is her website. Okay. All right. So now let me tell you a story. I promise to tell you a story because I know many of you are waiting for the story. Okay. Yes. Let me see if I don't want to leave anyone behind. So, I went to this non-profit. It's a church. So I was helping them with the immigration, cases. And we met a client who did change of status. Do you know, some of you come on a visit visa and you change your status from visit to student, okay? And usually when they change from visit to student, they've helped you because you're here. You didn't have to go to the embassy to get a student visa. You're here. However, if you choose to leave the country, your visit visa was canceled. You are a student, but you don't have a student visa. So how are you going to come back? Ideally, you should go back to the embassy to get a student visa before you come in. Are you understanding? I hope we are together. This client went and then went for a mission. You know how you are a student and then you go on a mission. And then when she was coming back at the port of entry, they asked, okay, so what brings you here? I'm a student. How? Oh, I was a visitor and then I did change of status and now the system says I'm a student. And then the officer was like, do you know you need a visa to come in? Oh, no, I didn't know. She looked innocent, but she was just, do you know what happened? The officer let that girl in. I'm learning some things I used to think they're impossible. I'm going to tell you stories. I'm not saying you do that, but if you are truthful and you do your things straightforward, God can open ways for you. So that surprised me. Okay, that surprised me. I used to think when you go, for them to come back, they are very strict. They go up case by case. That is why it's very important for you to be honest, be truthful, look in their eyes and just say the truth. Okay? So the officer told, next time you go, please, ma'am, make sure you go to the embassy and get a visa, okay? How lucky. Now, this is another case, and I'm not telling you to do this. Don't try this. Don't try this. Don't try this. But I have to share. So I saw this guy. He's originally from Sudan, okay? So he filed asylum. This guy from Sudan filed asylum, okay? And then he just left the country. And then he went to see his family. And then he took a flight back. How they managed to get on the plane, I don't know. Don't ask me that. I guess they have the asylum case. I don't know. But anyway, okay, maybe he applied for what we call what do we call it? I tell people all the time, advance parole. Advance parole. Anyway, so he comes back. The officer is like, okay, so you're on asylum, yes. You petitioned, yes. And you left and went back to Africa, yes. What took you there? I went to see my family. I can't stay the whole year without seeing my family. So the officer came and he was sharing stories. He's like, some of these people, you just look at them and they look so innocent, Guess what the officer told him? Next time, make sure you file before you leave, okay? And they let him in. So I'm learning, what is the moral of the story? Is sometimes we act so technical. There are rules that cannot be broken, and there are those that they have the mandate or the discretion to make a decision on their own. You understand? And let me give you another example. I told you I'll tell you stories. I've seen a total of, I think, 3 or 4 clients who come to ask questions about other issues. They could be asking about my profession, nursing. There are many things people come to see me. Okay, and they tell me their stories. So those ones were from Kenya. I've seen a family from Zimbabwe. I've seen a family from South Africa. Okay, and this is what happened. Their families are in America. I think their parents, some of them, their sisters, wherever, they filed asylum. Okay, and they went to the embassy and they got those visas. So some things we say cannot happen, but it is possible, but you don't want to be, it's impossible, but it's possible. If you know what I'm saying. Most of us, we know that once you file asylum, you've kind of locked your family out. But that's not always true, apparently. I've seen people who have family come. How it happened, I don't know. Okay? Yes, welcome, welcome. You speak French? Someone is watching me from Nanyuki. Thank you so much, all the way from Nanyuki. Okay, Nanyuki is becoming popular. I feel like going there one of these days. Is that where there was Safari Rally? Yes. Thank you so much from Nanyuki. I speak French, Janet, but I only have high school. Yeah, that's okay. But do you have any training? Do you have any training in the trades? Okay. Do you have any CNA? Okay, nurse assistant, caretaker, hotel management, catering. What do you have? Anything you have is okay. Just write to us. Hello, Janet Ann. Thank you, Ann Chege. Thank you. And also, you can write to us, and I'll recommend go train this quickly. Come back in 3 months or something. You understand? Yeah. Okay. So, watching me from South Africa, I sent you an email. Thank you, Jesse. And we look forward to replying to you. Yeah. So, thank you so much. So, those are some of the stories I've been telling you that happen. But some of you give up too much. You give up too much. And me, I always tell you, there is no giving up. There's a season for everything. The biggest number of people going to Canada, I remember very well. It was immediately after the pandemic when I was telling people, let us, I even put people in groups, you see, because I know these groups, when you put people on WhatsApp, they start sharing things that are relevant. Some of those groups, I used to manage them. And I would say, no, don't bring in these groups anything. We just need things that will progress us to the next step. And guess what? When the pandemic was winding down, most of the people that went, and I thank God, were my followers. Okay. And since then, now what are the waiting periods? That's another in line of why you should never give up. Let me give you advice when it comes to booking, scheduling appointments. Okay. Student visas, the embassy knows that the school can postpone your admission. What am I saying? It's not an emergency. Because some of you, I think you get admission and excitement. Oh, now that's just because I have admission, I have a right to get an embassy appointment. No, you don't. The same way you got it, there are 1,000 people also have admissions. Do you see? So it's not an emergency. And the embassy knows it. All you need is take that appointment that you see. The school starts in September 2025. And you don't see any appointment before then. The next appointment you see maybe is in November or December or January 2026. My advice is take that appointment January 2026. Put yourself in there. It can only get worse because if you say, I'm not going to take it, it is very hard. What is hard? It just means there were other people who did a better job than you, who made applications before you. And you want to come and jump the line. If you go to the bank at 1:30, guess what will happen? You'll find people that were in the bank at 1. It is what it is. You can't start saying, I'm here at 1:30 and it is urgent. No, then you should have left at 12. Oh, it was raining. You should have left early. Okay? So now we've set that foundation. Go ahead, pick that appointment that you see. Then once you're set, write an email to the school. Tell the school, hey, not hey, okay? You always want to be formal, okay? Dear officer, sir, okay? My appointment, I can't secure an appointment for September. Can you please move my admission to the next semester? And they will be happy to move that, and they will send you a new I-20 that reads January 2026. Or they'll send you a new I-20 that says April 2026. But you can now go back every night after midnight. That's when computers, I'm assuming, that's when computers rotate and make sure they've cleaned the previous day. They know who is coming. You might find an appointment for September. You might find an appointment for November. The mistake you do is not taking what you see. Take what you see. Okay, you can cry, you can do what, but there were people who came before you, so you are not going to disturb the embassy. But I have. Although it happened to me. Have I ever told you a story? It happened to me. Me, I got an I-20. My class was supposed to start in August. So I go and then I book an appointment. Those days we used to call. And then I book an appointment and then I got September. Just a difference of 3 weeks. I also thought it was an emergency. I took a phone and I called. Okay, my courage. The good thing, the people that were processing for us had given us all the information for the US Embassy, okay, in Nairobi. And I called, and guess what? They picked. So, American Embassy, Nairobi, how can I help you? Yeah, my name is Janet. I have an admission in the state of Vermont. I'm a student. I'm going to attend school. And now my school starts in August. And then my next appointment you gave me, the next appointment you gave me is September. I don't want to be late for class. Now listen to me. I don't want to be late for class. That embassy sees things, I'm telling you. And she was nice. She was a female. No, it wasn't a female. Then she said, okay, hold on. I said, wow, hold on. Okay. And then she passed the phone to someone. Some of you have heard me say this story. If you followed me for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. And then the other lady came. Sorry for those who don't speak Swahili. But what basically she said, how can I help you? Nikusaidiaje. The American was like, hello, American Embassy, how can I help you? Okay, hold on. Then he passed the phone to the Kenyan who is working in the embassy. Hello, nikusaidiaje? Sasa mimi shule inaanza na sina appointment. Okay, then she told me, goja. Then she went and then she found me an appointment in August. Okay, I was so happy. And then she said, okay, now those who didn't understand Swahili. So I spoke to that lady and she said, how can I help you? I said, I need an appointment, I'm late. Then she said, okay. Then she started looking for the appointment. And then she gave me the appointment for August. Okay. So I was happy. And then guess what? This is how many of you behave. I was in those shoes. That's why you follow Janet, because I'm in the same shoes like you. Okay. I used to think like you. And I was there once. And then look, I don't even want to believe what she said. You look what I did. Do you have my passport number? Do you have passport number? And then she told me, nimekwambia. I told you. Okay. I said, oh, sorry. Thank you. So I wrote down my appointment. It was 8 o'clock somewhere in August. Okay. So you see, I was lucky that I met someone who solved my situation. But it's these days with technology, most of you are making appointments at the embassy. The competition is higher. They are more busy than those days. So it is up to you to talk to the school to move that application. Same with you who are applying for even visit visa. Oh, the conference is gone. Then now what am I going to do? Do I cancel? I say, I'm not going to help you with that decision. It's you who knows whether you want to come or not. So if the conference is gone, maybe you find another conference or you tell them, well, I will use this for next year. Sometimes it's communication. Okay, yeah, the conference is gone, but my goal is to still attend. I will attend the one that comes. They have another one in December. And then have a copy of the one in December. Have a copy of the one that they have next year. But show up. But if you can't show up, then always I tell them they cancel. I mean, there are no two answers. It's that simple. If it's a family member, you are coming for graduation is gone, you can go. Oh yeah, I was hoping to see her for graduation, but since graduation is gone, I couldn't get the appointment. I still want to go and see my sister. Like, it's that simple. It's just simple communication. They are humans. You guys will behave as if they are not humans. That's why you struggle. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know what these initials mean. I wish I could help you, Tracy. Okay. Yes, I love you. Hi, Janet, much love. I have a visa. How can I capitalize on it to get a job in the US? It depends what kind of visa, right? It depends. There are some that you can get jobs. There are some that you cannot work. The best way, congratulations for the visa, but you all know, let me show you what you need, janetrangi.com, and you go to the Pulse package consultation and you set your future free. Okay, that one should be very simple. Okay, all right. No, when applying for EB3, travel history is not necessary. This is a green card. A green card is permanent residency. These other ones are called temporary visa or non-immigrant visas. Temporary, meaning you're coming to school, you go back. Visiting, you go back. So you have to prove that you go back. You have to show ties at home. What will take you back? Permanent residency, they know you are coming permanently. What is there to prove? Nothing, except to know that it's you and you meet the requirements. That's it. Okay, so it's a different, but that's a good question. Okay, you are watching me from South Africa. Thank you, Billy. I love you all the way to South Africa. How nice. Okay, Janet, requirements to the embassy. Sylvia, that's a very, very wide question. Okay, yeah, so that you can look at the embassy. website. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Share your referral link. Okay. Even the thing is reminding me. Let me type my email in the comments. Sometimes even followers help me to type normally. That's what they are recommending. Okay. It looks like they can tell you guys you're asking too much of the information. Okay. Yeah. Let me just write there. I did. It's even me, I have to confirm the spellings before I let you get the wrong one. Okay. What is Jerry saying? Okay. Let's see. Sylvia Cherop. Then who was the next one? Oh, yeah, it was you. It was you, Jerry. Susan, I've answered your question. Okay, very nice. Billy from South Africa, very nice. And then Sylvia Cherop, I told you. Then it's me. Okay, it's me again. I'm sharing with you. Okay, that is my email. Okay, if you speak French, send the resume there. Those who are watching me from Facebook, those who are watching me on YouTube, there you go. And look at these faces. That's how you know you're on the correct page. Okay, all right. These days, WhatsApp, they don't allow you to even take screenshots because they know what people used to do. You'd come, you take my screenshot, you start texting people, and they think they're you're talking to me. Okay, Janet Rotich, yes, I don't believe in giving up. That's correct. That's correct. So I went to the embassy very early in the morning. Okay, yes. Yes, I like you. This one, Anne, is 2024, 2025. We are still here. I will clap for others until my time. Job well done watching from Kenya. Yes, thank you so much. And I love you. I love you. I love you, all of you. Okay. So I was there like you guys. That was my experience. And can I just tell you, I knew some other people, they were working at Nairobi Hospital and they had appointments and they were telling me, oh, Janet, so sorry. You know, I don't know me. I was just like, I was not on time. Now they got their admissions and then they have their appointments already. And me, I have nothing. So they are feeling sorry for me. So when they gave me, I was so happy. I'm like, finally, I get to feel good like everyone else. So in the morning, some of them were the same day. I saw them on the bench outside. You know how we go in the cold, we sit outside waiting. My turn came, I walked in. I remember coming out with a visa. Even my sister didn't believe it. Just like that. My parents had no idea that I went to the embassy. No one had an idea that I went to the embassy. Okay? And courage and communication. I could have lost that visa, but because of my communication and eye contact and good behaviors naturally and being a nice person, just be a nice person. I'm telling you, just be a nice person. Things will always work for you. That man in the embassy, he was mad at me because I was not giving distance. I don't know how many times I can share these stories in my videos. That man, he was looking at me and me, my mind was somewhere else. What he was trying to tell me, you are too close. There was a mother there and the family was trying to interpret, okay, from Kalenjin to English. So it was our mother was trying to come to America. And then I was too close. And the embassy was telling me, move, you're too close. And me, I wasn't seeing. Then my eyes met him. When my eyes met him, I saw he was mad. He was, do you know what I did? I said, oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm sorry. Then I moved behind. I said, I didn't see you. Do you know what he did? He smiled. He appreciated that I wasn't mad. I just told him, no, I didn't see you. I'm so sorry that you've been trying to tell me to move back and I had not seen. And so we communicated. He nodded his head by appreciating what I had done. I said, I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't know. I didn't see you. Sorry. Then I moved behind. By the time I reached the window, guess who was smiling? Him. That is why I always say, just be nice. Just be nice. You never know who you are talking to. Okay. Did he do his job? Yes. Did he give me a chance to talk? Yes. But I gave that vibe. Some of you, my daughter has shown me another word, aura. And then I said aura, like I'm saying in Swahili. You give that aura of being nice, okay, of being interesting, okay? Yes. Okay. Oh, people are using. So here, Tracy is helping us. Yes, EB3 is lit. You first come, first serve. Okay, first come, first serve. Write us an email, we send you the documents. So this one is sharing with us. Janet, what does no extension of stay and no adjustment of status stamp on your passport mean? How does it affect your change of status to F1? It means exactly that. Come and share with us, okay? Come and share with us. We become smart, they become smarter, who knows? Okay, yes, thank you so much. Okay, hi Janet, God bless you for the good work you're doing. This is my year in Jesus' name. Amen, amen. And some of you, when I tell you things, sometimes we take too long. And when we take too long, things change. Things change. Okay, so the things that used to be possible 10 years from 10 years ago might not be available, might not be available. You understand? Yeah. Okay, so Tracy, I've never seen what you just told me. Okay, but J1 I used to see adjustment of status. Okay, yeah, but that is kind of mean if that's what they are doing. Okay, all right. For me, good work from you. Who else? Hi, Janet. God bless you for me for the good work you're doing. This is my year. I just read. Flo, I just wanted to read you again, I guess. Hi, JR. These are the ones who call me by initials. Possible for a foreigner from Germany to relocate to USA permanently? Yes. Yes, you can relocate from Germany to America, from any country. If Kenyans can relocate to America, if Ugandans can relocate, South Africans can relocate, Nigerians can relocate, okay? Tanzanians can relocate, Zambians can relocate. The German can also relocate. Do they have preference? Yes, in terms of they have a visa called ESTA. They can take a flight. They don't need to go to the embassy to come visit the United States. However, that is only for 90 days. So the person who has a visit visa to come to America has more benefits compared to someone who is on ESTA. Am I making sense? Yes. Do they get any priority? No. Is it easier for them to get a US visa? Yes. And let me close by that. Let me explain clearly what is happening here. People have data, and we always go by data. They have data. They know these countries, when they come here, how many come and how many go back. That is a fact. Okay. When we read about family ties, yes, you must be able to demonstrate family ties before they give a visit visa, for example. But let's take a client who is in Dubai and they are doing very well, right? Maybe from statistics, 90% or 95% of people from Dubai actually go back. What are the chances of someone getting a visa in Dubai to come and visit United States? In that sense, I would even think it's 90%. And I'm not saying these are the statistics. If you go, usually they are very low. But that is the mindset you should look. Some countries are more advantaged because they're economically stronger. If, for example, we have Kenyans coming to America and only 3% go back, what are the chances of getting denied? Maybe 97%. Think like that, okay? That is the only advantage these people have. But when they come to America, no, there's no advantage. No advantage, whether you come from Sudan, you come from Kenya, you come from Kampala, you come from Nigeria, you come from Accra, you come from, Germany, you come from wherever. No. We operate under this equal ground field. Have you ever heard this saying that if you come from home and your family is from a minister or from rich families, you come to America thinking it will matter? No, it won't. Yeah, so all those rich kids, you'll just have apartments like them here. You just drive a car like them. Okay, it's a good equalizer. That's it. Now the rich person will be able to pay fees maybe easier, and you will have to hustle to pay fees. Okay, yes. Okay, yeah. So Esther, please make sure you take my email. Okay, that's all you need. And by the way, when people ask you questions, just tell them you go to janetrangi.com and make sure you pick the Pulse package. We will reach them, and the answers will be there. We will answer them. Okay, Esther Mwangi, who is asking whether we can make. Hey, yes, please. Okay, that's what we do every day. Okay. Some of the things I'm very careful putting them here. Margaret, I miss your Kimau, wasalimie watu wa uko my estate nikiwa Kenya. Yes, Alan, Syokimau is growing. If you go there, I don't know which year you are there. There are apartment buildings almost touching the sky next to the airport. Okay. Yes, Syokimau. That's where I spent my time when I went there. This time when I go, my goal is to stay in this time I will stay in I don't want Westlands. I will stay in Lavington this time. Yeah, why not? This to encourage you. Okay, so when I was in Kenya, probably I didn't stay in Lavington, but now I can come and stay in Lavington. How about that? Okay, that is where I will stay. Yes, yes. Okay, so and I want you to go and stay there too. But last time I stayed in Syokimau, I didn't pay rent. Hey, I said I shall never pay rent again. Yes, I will never pay rent again. Yeah. I have my own place. I go there. The sofa is ready. The bed is ready. The shower is ready. The towel is ready. The plate is ready. The kitchen is ready. Yes, just be like Janet. And what does it take? A lot of sacrifice. A lot of sacrifice. I can't tell you. Some of you, you're here. Janet, it is very cold. I can't even have a car. I don't have someone to drive me to work. Oh my God, people are not even that friendly. I understand. Been there, done that. Okay, but just remember, it's gonna improve. Okay, someone is watching me from Ontario, Canada. Thank you so much, Alan. It's you. Okay, yes, who is watching me from Kisii? Okay, yes, hi Janet, watching from Kisii. Thanks for your good work. All I need is a student visa in my pocket. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, and I love you too. And yes, it shall happen. Yes, who is saying Lavington? Yes, they are nice places, Tracy. Lavington and Westlands, they are nice. Okay, they are very nice. You know why I say no Westlands? Last time I was there, apparently I was wearing this jacket. How many of you remember the time I came and I was on radio station? I came to the airport and the people were having sukuti. Yeah, no. I was this. I remember. I stayed in Westlands. I loved it. I loved it. And I ate at they have a restaurant called oh, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Brazilian. Can you guys help me? Goko Faucho. I think it's called Goko Faucho or something, where you just eat all kinds of meats. You sit there, they have crocodile meat, they have ostrich meat, they have beef, they have lamb, they have chicken, like all kinds of meat. The servers just come with a skewer. Okay, that is the catering. I'm thinking it's a skewer. You understand? It's a skewer. Then they come and they slice slowly. They say, do you want this? I say, yeah, that one. Then they slice slowly. Shoo. And then I finished. And they were so happy. Those people are very professional. Kenya is very advanced when it comes to hotel industry. Hey, I wish the hospitals would rise to that, and Janet is gonna do that. I wish the hospitals would rise to those standards of catering. Hotel industry in Kenya is very advanced. The way people dress and their customer service. Can I help you? How are you feeling? Then they cut. I enjoyed. Okay, but guess what? You remember? And I'm going. Sorry for keeping you long. When we are in Kenya, we used to admire. When the people come from America, they leave tip. We used to see, but it's their culture. They leave tips all the time. So even me, I can't finish and just eat food and not leave a tip. Okay, but most of them are usually very surprised. When they serve Janet, I never leave less than 3,000. They're like, yes. When I go to those Kenyan restaurants, my tip is usually 5,000 Kenya shillings. Yes, that's what I give. Me give someone 100 for who, for what? No. They are surprised. There's a time I ran out of cash on M-Pesa. I was giving them 1,000. But if I have money on M-Pesa, after I eat, 5,000 tip. Yes, to us that is even that is very high here by standards here. But I'm thinking maybe that is the blessing for that child today. They will go eat. You never know. Someone might be needing 5,000 to do something. You never know. Yes, a Faga Caucho. Yes. Oh, someone forgot Caucho. Yes, that one. Yeah. And thank you, and Tracy, you're helping me. Yeah. Fogo Caucho EB3 in French started yet? Yes, it has started. Okay. Make sure you write to me, Mary. Okay. Mary Wambu is, don't laugh at me, please. I can't even pronounce it. Okay. Yes. Jesse's like, I see you responded already. Thank you so much, guys. Can I go? Can I go? If you're one of those people who is wanting French jobs in Canada, just write to us. But you must speak French and you must be between 18 and 35. EB3, there is no age limit, but you must have high school. Okay. You must have high school. All right. Yeah. So, guys, thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. Asanteni sana. Okay. If you can afford it, do it for your family. Okay. I love you. I love you. I love you. And thank you so much for always coming to watch me. And I will see you as always in the next video. Okay. Thank you so much. See you guys. See you in America. See you in Canada. Okay.